Okay, I'm at the Always On conference, and I'm speaking to Chaka Zulu, and we're here at the On Hollywood conference, but it's a real tech fest, yet we've got somebody really cool. Like you, why is this of interest to you?
Because there's unique synergies that go with all of the different genres or lifestyles of entertainment, marketing, and business that equate and relate to our music industry. So, of course, everybody knows the impact that the internet has had on our industry. It has had a major impact. So I think we're here to discuss how do we use the internet and online capabilities to help our industry learn from its mistakes, learn from some of the negatives about it, and bring more positive elements of it into our business.
That's great. What is your digital strategy?
A digital strategy, I mean, to me, it's a very new phase. I don't think any one person can say that they have a full understanding of pulse on digital and how to monetize it, how to make it valuable to the music industry. So it's very new for us. In the last 2 years, it's really just made a very big explosion within our industry. But you can be sensible and you can be a part of it. You don't want to become a dinosaur in this internet age, in this digital age. So those who are smart will get on the curve, or in front of the curve, and understand that the internet is relevant, and figure out how to create the synergies or connect what we do in the music industry and entertainment to the digital world.
What are you using these days? Whether it's a social network or maybe it's like a mobile application like a Moses to reach out to your fan base. What technologies or platforms are you using these days?
Well, we've created different campaigns, through, of course, the blogs, different
Which
social
ones?
networks, almost all of them. Anyone that you can name, we use. Basically what the social networks have created is traffic and buzz. It's almost like a new street team.
New what?
The new street team, street marketing team. Before we used to have poster boards and people out in the streets passing out flyers and things like that. Now we spend a lot more money as well as a lot more time on the blogs and the social networks.
How much time do you spend marketing your stuff? Or do you have, like in the old days, you probably had some guy who marketed it and he kind of showed up, but these days, you almost have to do a lot of that legwork. You have to make that connection with the fans. So how much time are you spending online connecting your fans?
Me personally, I don't spend a lot of time. I average maybe, I'll say 3 hours a day.
Okay.
And that's because, of course, I'm busy doing a number of other things. But again, the biggest thing about the digital world is about creating content that people connect with. And for people to really get it and understand it, and see that it's really real. What's very important to our industry is credibility with music artists. Mm-hmm. And so with the internet and the digital world, I find that the challenge is just creating that credibility, because anybody can put a camera on somebody and say anything, and or be somebody else, or they can blog anonymously and be somebody that they're not, and claim to know something, and it creates this whole this aura that somebody's in the know when they may not know. So of course, again, we have to create credibility. We have to be able to stamp what we do, what we market, and what we promote. So when we put out a new artist, it has to be an official element, an official site that we partner with. There has to be credibility at that site, or we create our own site. So we have a few different sites. Of course, we have dtprecords.com. We've also created what we consider is going to be the future in the music business, which is our YouTube, MySpace for music, for music people and entertainment people.
You're creating one?
It's already up.
Oh, what's it called?
Yeah, it's called Wemix.com.
Oh.
Wemix. Wemix.com.
And what's that? That's a YouTube?
It's a YouTube, MySpace type of function, but it has a different, way more better functionality than MySpace.
And it's only for musicians?
It's not only for musicians. We've done it's very broad-based. But it's a music community. For anybody who's looking to be signed, looking to be heard, looking to get instant feedback and a connection to this industry without,
great.
the safeguards, the people who safeguard what we consider the industry doors. So instead of having to always go through A&Rs, you can get directly to me, you can get directly to Luda. Me and Ludacris are on it every day. You get instant feedback, you get connection, you get all of these different things.
So did you get funding, or you funded it yourself? Or?
Partial funding ourselves, and then we're getting some funding. But we basically created.
How much did you raise?
In the initial say, $500,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you looking for more here?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're always looking for partners. We're looking for partners.
Well, that's cool. So now, what are you? If you're an entrepreneur website, what would you call what do you spend your days doing? Producing other people's content,
yeah,
running
I'm
your
jack of all
website?
trades, so to speak. So I would say, I don't know what I would say. I call myself a head intern in charge.
Intern in charge.
Yeah, because I feel like an intern because I do so many things and I'm constantly learning every day about new things to do. I stay hungry in it. So of course the internet world, right now we're, as we're speaking or as I'm speaking right now, the Webbies are this evening on June 10th in New York. We're doing a major launch party there with the Webbies, with WeMix. Ludacris is up there performing and presenting the award and things like that. So we're very, very interested in what the internet and the digital world has to offer.
Cool. Thanks so much. That was awesome.
Okay. You're welcome.